if the government can afford it, and if the ministries or the sectors who want to really see that businesses comply, then they can put somebody. I'm sure businesses would not mind if they can help and put people to keep checking, then they'll be assured that it's done properly.
That was the president of the Tourism and Hospitality Association of Guyana, Harinand Persaud, sharing what he believes to be the solution to ensuring that businesses adhere to the new COVID-19 guidelines implemented by government. His recommendation comes on the heels of numerous calls made to the business owners by the Minister of Health, Dr. Frank Anthony, for compliance and adherence with the COVID-19 emergency measures published in the official gazette, which stipulates that any person who wishes to enter a public building, which has been defined as any building to which the public has lawful access, including both publicly and privately owned buildings, shall be vaccinated or have a negative PCR test. But while the minister believes that it is imperative for businesses to join the national fight against COVID-19, his calls continue to fall on deaf ears since a number of businesses remain non-compliant. To this end, Persaud believes that while it is easy to call on businesses to enforce these measures, it is a tedious task for business owners to adhere, and here is why.
It's very hard to police every single person. I mean, this probably the next job, you have to pay somebody to stand there to then inspect every person, see if they're vaccinated or not. So I think when everything is, crippled, for you to create more expenses, I think is one of the reasons why persons might put up the message, but then they don't want to necessarily police them. But I don't know if they state it that you can only come if you're vaccinated, and if you see the sign no entry, they already assume if you're going to continue to come, well, maybe you already have it. So I can only see that if by chance they just assume by stating the message, the customers will be the one who have to be honest and have to state whether they're vaccinated or not.
He contends that business owners need help from the government to enforce these guidelines, citing that it should be a collaborative effort.
Whilst it's fair that we have employees who will check, if they can't put somebody and it's hard for them, they can understand that's the same difficulty the businesses are having. So if they can do more checks, will also help too.
Recently, some 52 businesses in Georgetown were found to be non-adherent to the measures. The minister had assured that these business owners will be penalized if they continue to flout the guidelines. However, he did not specify what these penalties will be. For the HDP Nightly News, Kendell Richmond.